In this video, I'll show you how to find Amazon product ideas that are actually worth looking into before you waste any time validating them. Now, product research is the fundamental of any Amazon business, and there are three major stages: product discovery, keyword analysis, and product development. Now, they each deserve their own video, but today we're going to talk about product discovery. One of the biggest mistakes beginners make is that they start their product research backwards. And what I mean by that is they may go on TikTok or YouTube and they look up top 10 Amazon products or top 10 viral products, or they search for products with low reviews and high demand and assume that that is a good opportunity. And to be honest, in today's landscape, that's simply not enough. When I'm doing product discovery, I'm not asking myself, what products should I sell? I'm asking myself this: what product is actually worth exploring further? That's a huge difference. And it's very important to understand this concept. People don't just buy products, they buy solutions to annoying problems. For example, a kitchen sink organizer is an organizational solution that makes people's lives easier. And for beginners, you should really focus on products that solves people's problems, such as organization storage, cleaning, kitchen annoyances. These are things that people are willing to pay more for if you have a better solution for them. And one of the best tools to get started on this is Helium 10. All right, let's jump into my screen here. The tool that we will be using today is called Blackbox. Essentially what it is a database of Amazon's products and keywords that people use to search for these products and to purchase them. And as I mentioned before, there's millions and millions of products on Amazon. And the first filter I like to use is a categories filter. The niches that I like to sell in are home and kitchen, kitchen and dining, patio and lawn and garden, and pet supplies. The method that I'm going to show you is going to be quite different from what people usually do, which is important because we don't want to be following the same steps as everyone else and seeing the same products as everyone else. So let's get started here. First filter I'm going to use is the review rating. I want a product that is being sold in the market, but it's got a very poor performance. The price point I want to sell at is roughly between 30 to 60. The monthly revenue is minimum at least $10,000, because whether you're doing a listing for $5,000 or listing for $15,000 revenue, it's going to be the same amount of work. So we want to do something that can actually make us money. The maximum I would do is up to $50,000. If you go too high, it's going to get into very competitive categories, and as beginners or intermediate sellers, this can be very daunting and it can be very cutthroat. So I don't suggest going higher than that. Shipping size: small standard size, large standard size. This will keep your logistics and Amazon fees low. Here's another filter that most people don't use, is the number of images. I'm going to put in 5 here. And with the filters we have right now, let me break it down what's happening. We have a very poor developed product at a decent price point with only 5 images. That means they're not really even optimizing their listing. So let's see what comes up. All right, so we'll scroll down here and see what we have. We have aquarium heater, rugs, curtains. That's a very strange product right there. Horse mesh lightweight summer sheets. Okay, let's have a look at this. Let's take a look. This is odd enough, right? Again, decent price point, terrible listing, and they're making sales. Well, this is something that's worth looking into. What I would do is add this product to a spreadsheet and then continue down this black box looking for other product opportunities. For example, this one here, puppy kitten whelping supplies. No idea what that is. And again, we have relatively low reviews, poor ratings, and decent sales. Another option that we can take a look at. So I'll save that to a spreadsheet as well. And you just want to go through this and find products that are strange, are weird. These are the niches that have opportunities. All right, let's try a different tab now. We were just using the products tab to find products. Now we're going to go in from a keyword angle. Okay, so again, we have all these different filters, and what we're looking for now are keyword opportunities versus product opportunities. So I'll start off with the search volume. I want roughly 3,000 searches a month, maximum about 35,000. Again, if we have too many searches, that's going to mean that it's a very competitive niche. inside those niches, it gets very cutthroat. It's more so for bigger brands and larger budgets. For monthly revenue, again, let's do about 10,000 to 35,000. Price point, I want roughly $30 to $60. Review count, we're going to do less than 300. Review rating, I will leave this open. Word count, about 3. The reason I put in 3 there is because I don't want any broad search terms like chopping block or kitchen knife or mousepad. I want very descriptive keyword phrases like ergonomic mousepad for gaming. The reason I want this is because if we can narrow it down to such a specific product, then we know the audience is specifically looking for that. And that's how we can target them with a product that can meet their needs. For shipping size, we're going to use a small standard size, large standard size. Again, this is to keep the Amazon fees low. Variation count, I like to keep it within 3 so that when I'm launching a new product, there's not a lot of logistics involved where I need to carry like 6 different sizes or 4 different colors, because managing multiple SKUs when you launch is a headache. And okay, we'll do a search now. Now, again, what we want to look for are very strange products. That's where the opportunities lie. You'll also notice that often very seasonal products will come up, because you have to understand this video was created in April, so you'll see products that are based on the season. And the search pulls the data at the time you do it. So if, for example, right now it's April, you get Easter products. And the reason we want to avoid these products is because they're very seasonal. And one way to check is that if we click on this graph here, you'll see that the search volume spikes in April, and then it's pretty flat for the rest of the year. And then again, it spikes in March and April. It's very important to understand this, because imagine if I ordered this product today and it didn't arrive till May, well, then I'll be carrying all this inventory and paying storage fees when no one's really shopping for it. Products like these, cat desk hammock, I personally like these products because we're thinking beyond the keyword here. We're thinking about the user. A lot of people are willing to spend on their pets. And this is a product that I've never heard of, and it looks very strange. So this is something I would actually consider. Things like omelet chicken feeder, portable ceiling fan for cruise. These are products that are, again, the strangest things. Dog scratch board with treat box. The stage that we're at right now, we're just looking for ideas. And then after we have a list of ideas, we can narrow it down and then validate them accordingly so. Right now we have about 17 products. Now, if you were to adjust the filters, there's a lot more products that we can look into. The next one I want to try is the niche. In this niche tab, the cool part is if you are an enthusiast or an expert or knowledgeable in a certain niche, this would be a natural advantage for you. For example, I like pickleball. So I would type in pickleball here and I would follow the same filters. Let's say at least $10,000 in revenue. I want $30 plus. Give a review count of less than 300. And ratings, I'll leave that open. Same thing, small standard size, large standard size. We'll do a search. You may not find opportunities in this niche, but at the same time, you may know there's an opportunity in terms of making a better product overall. It is the product that makes the most difference. And that's it. At the end of this stage, your goal is not to say, this is the product I'm going to launch. That's way too early. What you should have at the end of the discovery stage is a short list of 3 to 5 products that look promising enough to validate further. Because the next step is where things get really serious, the keyword analysis. And that's exactly what I'm going to show you in the next video. If you want to do Amazon properly, this is the order. Step 1, find product ideas worth exploring further. Step 2, validate them with keyword data. Step 3, develop a better product that the market actually wants. That's the framework you should be considering. So if you want to skip wasting time on bad product ideas, start here. And in the next video, I'll show you how to take your shortlist and validate it with real keyword analysis. And once again, thank you for being here. If you found this helpful, please make sure to like and subscribe. And leave a comment. Let me know how this video was for you, and let me know what else I can help you with. I truly appreciate it, and it would really help this channel. And I'll see you on the next one.